Hey guys, this is part 3 of my 90s albums that I listened to that got me through the 90s because they were tough times. So I haven't got much memory on my phone, so I've had to do my first video and second video shorter than expected. And they're about 20 something minutes each. So I was talking about Carved in Stone, Vince Neil's album from 1995. Yes, I did listen to this a lot, and it's got the song Skylar, which is about his daughter who died when she was very, very young. She had a rare condition, yes, if you don't know about Skylar, his daughter, there's a foundation where which Vince and his and Skylar's mum had set up. So I think it was Skylar's mum as well. But yeah, you can check out stuff on the internet. It's a very sad story. Yes, there we go. Apparently that was a promotional copy. Iron Maiden, live at Donington 1992, amazing live album. Mine used to be the white cover with a double cassette, my original. But yeah, I did play Iron Maiden a lot back then, and this was one of the albums. What else have I got there? Metallica, Black Album, 1991. Absolutely love this album. There's some haters out there, and then there's some people that love it, but I actually enjoy it a lot. I preferred it. I didn't like the album before, which is going to pee a few people off, but I prefer Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets, the first album, and this one. So yeah, there you go, Metallica. Alice Cooper, Hey Stupid, from 1991 again, killer album. And you know, that was very, very enjoyable. I loved listening to this. Lots of memories as well playing that. My kid Zach, he's absolutely frightened of the cover. He wouldn't go in. He wouldn't go in a room where that was on show, that picture. The Last Temptation, mine came with a comic. Yeah, I know it's got Lost in America on, which is quite a terrible song, but I enjoyed the rest of the album big time. And yeah, fun memories of when that came out and the amount of times I played it. Really love that. That is 1994. Queen, Innuendo, back from 1991. Yeah, love this as well. I had this around the time I bought the Europe Prisoners in Paradise album, and I played those over a period of a few months, over and over again, both of them albums. And yeah, absolutely loved it. Absolutely, especially The Show Must Go On and Ride the Wild Wind. Here we go. Heart Brigade from 1991, I think it was. No, 1990, sorry. Yeah, just awesome album. But that's what Heart do half the time. Very, very good. The song The Night. The Night? No, sorry, I'm thinking another song. Wild Child, awesome. awesome song. Under the Sky, Stranded. Metal Mickey, you're going through your female phase, check out Brigade. Desire Walks On from Heart. This is about my third copy of this CD. Problem with this CD is the album's great, but the CD, can you see? All the every single one I've had, the stuff they printed onto there starts lifting, and you don't want that in your CD player. So I think I've got another copy of this anyway, which is in much better condition, but I've had 2 copies before and this one that have done that. Very poor, and there's nothing I can do about it. But yeah, awesome album. Check out the song Back on Black 2, just awesome. In Walks the Night, Desire Walks On. Yeah, the last really great Heart album for me, that one. And then this one came out, and this is a live album, Rock the House Live, and this came out in 19 sorry, that came out before. This was 1991, and Desire Walks On came out in 93. Yeah, so yeah, this has got a lot of the old tracks on. Here we go. Rushed out and bought this when it came out, the day it came out. Jugulator, Judas Priest, 1997 album. What more can I say? Tim Ripper Owens was on fire doing this, especially on the song Cathedral Spires. Absolutely killer. And Burning Hell as well. Then obviously they came out with I think it was this one. Oh, why have I pulled that out? Demolition was not in the 90s. I pulled that out by mistake. Right. Yeah, neither was that. So then they brought out this Judas Priest live, or just called Meltdown. I thought it was live. Yeah, it is 98 live Meltdown. Absolutely awesome live record. Check out Beyond the Realms of Death. Is that on there? Yes. Check out Beyond the Realms of Death, and then tell me how much you like Halford and Ripper. That is just killer. Another one a year later, oh no, I'm going to do these. Great White, Sail Away. And for some reason, where is my Psycho City gone? Oh, there it is. It's alright. I got it. Psycho City we'll do first, and Sail Away. This is from 1992. Absolutely awesome. If you're into hard rock, this is hard rock. This is killer. Anybody that doesn't listen to Great White is into rock music is mad. This band is so underrated. This band is better than Dokken. It's better than Rat. It's better than King Cobra. It's better than a lot of the 80s bands. Great White are absolutely amazing. You heard it there. Sail Away from 1994, which has got the amazing song called Mother's Eyes on there. Then they had that one out called Let It Rock, which I don't think I've seen anybody show in the VC. This is my Japanese one. Not as memorable songs on this one though, that's the problem. And then this one I do love, Great White's 1999 album. Can't Get There From Here, with the awesome artwork. Absolutely cool. Check out the song Hey Mister, Wooden Jesus, In the Tradition, Silent and Rolling Stones, stuff like that. Just really cool. Really, really cool album. Enough's Enough album I missed off before. 7. This came out in 1997. And this is really cool. This is the one that I said before, that I had a reissue that came out on Stony Records instead of this one. Is on this is the original, and this is on Music for Nations. This one came out on Stony Records. It's the same album, but this one here, the original, has actually got more songs than this one. So this one's got 15 and this has only got 13. And but yeah, completely different. And that one's got a cover of Jealous Guy, John Lennon song. I'll say that again. And this one's got Jealous Guy on as well. But yeah, there's some different songs on there, different order as well. Let's go over there. So yeah, check out that. Poison, Native Tongue, from 1993. Until You Suffer Some, Fire and Ice, Stand, and those would be the standout songs on that. By this time, I'd really had enough of Poison, but it's still a good album. It's much different to the stuff before, because obviously they got Richie Kotzen on guitar, and yeah, it's a bit more. It's not your fun songs like when they had CC DeVille in the band. So, but I still listen to it. Megadeth, Rust in Peace, from 1990. Awesome. Still my favourite Megadeth album. That and the second album, absolutely killer. Played that so much too. Euthanasia. Me and my mate that obviously had died, well, I mentioned in one of my other videos, on my first video. He loved this album. A Tout Le Monde was his favourite song, and yeah, absolutely killer. And Reckoning Day, you know, Addicted to Chaos, Tout Le Monde, just, you know, awesome. This one's the one with bonus CD. This is my original from that time when it came out in 94. Was it 94? Yes, it was. That got me through so much crap. Cryptic Writings, an album that I did look forward to big time. Loved it, played it to death. No pun intended. 1997. This is a reissue one. My cover was silver, I think. Yeah, absolutely amazing. Loved it to bits. Wasp. And we're gonna go with, I showed Wasp already, but forgot to show this one. Still Black Enough. This is my original digipack. Look at the state of it. It's pretty poor looking. I didn't like this when this came out. I played it. I got into a few of the ballad songs. The rest of the album I really wasn't that keen on. But when they released Eldorado years later, this actually became not the worst album. So yes, Still Black Enough. That was the worst Wasp album of the 90s for sure. And then we go on to then we went on to this Wasp Double Live Assassins Live album, 1998. Oh, I forgot the one that came before, which I have here, Kill Fuck Die. This is my original with the little secret compartment. This is absolutely intense, or intensely awesome. I love that album to bits. Yeah, and then obviously that came out, and that's just you know, all sorts of stuff on there, old stuff. And they actually have the horror on there, which I'm going to put on after. Have a listen to it. And Kill Your Pretty Face, Killer Head. Yes. Right. Another awesome album. Empire by Queensryche. What more can I say? Just absolutely killer. Not as good as Operation, but not far off. Promised Land. Another great album. Not as good as Empire, but still awesome. From 1994. And then Here and the Now Frontier from 1997. An album that took a while to get into this, but at the time I listened to it a lot. I do find it hard to listen to now though, and I do struggle to get into it. It is a hard album to get into, but not as hard as the album that came out after this. Paradise Lost, Icon. People should be listening to this. Absolutely amazing. I've said it before. Absolutely killer. Doom metal. And also Draconian Times. This was heavily rotated in my CD player back in the day. Not this copy, but my original. Absolutely amazing album. Then we go on to Host from 1997. Another awesome album that I was in heavy rotation. Got me through loads of crappy bitchy arguments with my ex-girlfriend. A girlfriend I was with at the time. Oh god, I got cramp. Glass Tiger, Simple Mission from 1990. Yeah, check out the song Blinded, Canadian rock band. Just great album. Soft and hard rock. But yeah, Blinded and Animal Heart. Check out the video for Animal Heart. Awesome song. Gone, Gallus and Swagger. Both amazing albums. 1992, 1994. Absolutely awesome. These, you know, played so many times. And I can still go back to these albums and go, yeah, most of these, and enjoy them still today. Bruce Dickinson's 1990 album, Tattooed Millionaire. Another great album with a cover of All the Young Dudes. But yeah, Tattooed Millionaire, love that song. Awesome. And then later on he brought out Accident of Birth, which I didn't get into, really didn't. 1997. This is my original CD, still in the original shrink. Never got into this, struggled, but I do have it on vinyl now, so I'm trying to get back into it. Oh, here it is. Scorpions, Crazy World, I mentioned earlier. I think it was in this video. It might have been in the video before. Yeah, I didn't get to show this. So there you go, killer. 1999's Black Label Society, Zakk Wylde. An album that took me a while to get into because it's completely different to Book of Shadows, completely different to Pride and Glory, and yeah, but now love this to bits. And I did listen to it quite a bit back then. Spoke in the Wheel, love that song. Taiketo, Strength in Numbers, 1994. Absolutely love this as well. Brilliant album. So yeah, that is End of the Summer Days. What a great song. Check the video out for that. There's My Fear of the Dark, Iron Maiden, which I missed out. 1992. From Here to Eternity. Awesome. Oh, there's My Great White, Hooked. There's a few here I've missed off. Absolutely amazing. This is a 10 out of 10 album for me. Love Hate, 1990. What a killer record at the time. Not so killer now, but it was at the time. Jizzy Pearl. Motley Crue's Generation Swine, one of the worst albums of the 90s, but I actually listen to it now and I actually do like it a bit. It's not all that bad except from that terrible song called Brandon. But yeah, listened to it a lot in 1997, I think it was, around that time. Motley Crue's self-titled with John Corabi, awesome album. This is better than nearly any Motley Crue album that's out there. So, and yeah, people might slag me off for that. Aerosmith, Get a Grip, another big album in '93. Loads of singles off of there, and but now I listen to it and I really don't get into it now. 9 Lives from 1997. This is far better than Get a Grip. It's got the I Don't Want to Miss a Thing, and I'm sure most people don't really want to listen to that again. But yeah, great album otherwise. Hole in My Soul is awesome. So yeah, there you go. That's it for my 1990s stuff. It got me through. I'm still alive. And I can't believe it took me three parts to do it. But yeah, cheers for watching. Keep rocking, keep listening. And yes, all my memories are about to run out. So cheers, keep rocking.